Hey Leo, thanks. Well, parents of Leo children. uh, hey, thanks for watching. Um, it's like I'm a Cancer, no, Cancer rising, but Capricorn moon, and so sometimes it's hard for me to be like I'm more rigid. I'm comfortable being rigid, and so to let my guard down and to speak to people, that takes a level of awareness, a little extra effort. But anywho, we have your messages for your little one for the month of March 2020. And let's see what is in store. I can tell that your child is going to be blossoming and blooming in some way. And you guys are just kind of going through the cares of life. I see smooth sailing. I see just riding the waves, going with the flow, the current of life. I know you guys can't really see my, excuse me, my headset or my headband, but I see parents navigating the month of March, parents of Leo children. I see you like almost riding on top of the waves. You're able to overcome and transcend problems. Like it's almost like you are riding the wave, like on top of the wave of problems where they're not affecting you. You're not impacted by circumstances this month like every other person will be. Just it's not so much because of material things as much as your mental adaptation, your mental perspective. So yeah. Yay. Another friend card. I am friendly. So yeah, your child is just blooming, social circle. They may come out of their shell if they're a little shy. Oh, deep knowing. Okay. Ugh. Um, hmm. I'm thrown off by this swords card. I'm like, no, I don't want them to be in indecision. Hmm. Yeah. It's not bad. I mean, your child just has to make a choice about what we don't know. And some of these things may not be connected. And hopefully things will, yeah, I can tell you right now that for some of you, this is social stuff where your child has to make a choice about friends. They meet a new group. So for some of them, this is just a scenario. Their intuition is telling them that you need to avoid X, Y, and Z group in this social circle. Something changes where they either they get in trouble or something gets restricted or they have to be isolated and they have to make a choice. The choice of their actions. Yeah, I had fun with these people, but they got me in trouble. So I'm going to have to cut them out, or I'm going to have to, make a choice on how I want to proceed. So that's the type of that's the overview of what I'm getting. I'm not saying that that's going to apply for every Leo child. Um, but just off the bat, your child has I am friendly. And it says, today I will say hello and smile to everyone I see. Some of your children are some of your children are gullible. Some of your children are easily influenced. They could have Cancer in their chart for sure, because Cancer is like, so they could have a Venus that's in Cancer. But I am seeing that some of your children are naive, depending on the age, which is his personality. That's coming out to me. So it says, today I will say hello and smile at everyone I see, my friends and my friends and family, and even the friends I haven't met yet. So for some Leos, especially if they're younger, I get this like bubbly, like, oh, I just want to be friends with everybody. And with certain people, if this is a new group or a new environment that they're in, their intuition is speaking to them, and their inner intuition is telling them to trust their deep knowing that whatever they could potentially get themselves involved in, they don't need to be around that. Regardless, there's socialness, there's socialization. Their intuition is going to be with them and on and alert and speaking to them and telling them what, like yes, no, good, bad, stay away from that group, whatever. They're going to be in tune with their intuition, especially some of your children have Venus, or even they can have Mars too, but your child, very much so, whoever this is, they have strong Cancerian energy in their chart. That they are intuitive, but they're also like really friendly, and it can get themselves into trouble because people take advantage of it. But what happens is something doesn't go well. There's a closing off. There's a loss of opportunity. I get rejection. Something is lost, losing, closing off, diminishing. There's something with this windfall card in reverse where an opportunity is being taken away. So they're either your child, and it could be really minor, but some kind of situation transpires where it's discovered that this group is not good, or whoever they're around, it's not a good environment for them to be around. There's just something negative, cut off energy like happens. That's what's changing. They either figure out their intuition gives them knowledge about this group that they don't need to be bothered with. They get in trouble with this group, or essentially it's like there's people, there's socialization, listening to their intuition, something doesn't go right, and now your child is faced with a choice. And really there is ultimately one choice, is to stay away from what isn't serving them. But it may be difficult for them because they're in this socialization energy that they're going to have to make that age tough choice. It's going to be tough for them because they may not have a lot of life experience, that whatever this connection is, it's not good for them. It's not healthy. They don't need to be around it. And they're going to be like, I gotta cut something out. I can't be friends with this person anymore. I can't go to this group. I really feel it's some kind of social connection that is not serving your child. You gotta go. You gotta cut it out. And you very well could be like the parents of Gemini children, where you could be cutting something out. So maybe you are a Leo who's a parent of a Gemini, and this could be either an ongoing saga, or this is just something that recently occurred, but I'm feeling that same kind of energy and that correlation where you're just like, nope, cutting something out. I'm getting out of here. No thanks. So that could, for a small number of you that applies. I know it does. Um, yeah. So it's a hard message. It's a tough choice, but they have it in them to make the right choice. Um, sorry, it's hard. I feel it. I have a Cancer rising, so this hurts. It's a tough choice that your child is going to have to make. Like the name of this deck, it says this might hurt. um, but it hurts the heart space that your child has to cut something off that seemed so much fun, and it showed itself to get them in trouble, and it's like, no, I'm sorry, we can't do that. Okay. You, on the other hand, are just breezing through life. You are committed. Things are easy for you this month. You're just like, oh, I'm just chilling, going through, whatever. But it's a good feeling. It says, today I will set one important goal and stick to it. I will do this in order to move forward and be in accordance with my own standards. Focusing on the past will not build the future. I will clear my mind, start with a clean slate, and cut a blazing path. I will succeed. I just see you, like, if there's problems or conflict, you are just like going over, like gliding over them. They're not even phasing you. You're so committed to this goal. So parents of Leo children, I hope that resonates with you. My heart still hurts, like on the inside of my heart and in my gut. Like, I just feel like, it's such a hard choice to make, but I know that your child will be okay. So like, share. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in April. Take care.